Instruments of cooperation which are expected to strengthen ties between the two countries. The two governments agreed on ensuring that the agreements signed on Thursday are implemented and effected in the shortest time possible. Sharon Baranga now reports.
Malawi's President Lazarus Chakwera was on Thursday a guest at the State House, where he was received by President Uhuru Kenyatta. The two heads of state had the third Joint Permanent Commission for Cooperation, which is believed will strengthen ties between the two countries. In it, the two heads of state signed an agreement on 8 instruments of cooperation.
The signing of the 8 instruments of cooperation in defense, political and diplomatic consultations, in health, in cooperatives, in tourism, in diplomatic training, and also in fisheries management and aquaculture development. All these herald a new dawn in Kenya-Malawi bilateral relations that without doubt will be dominated by years of success, I believe, and progress.
That we are set to fully leverage to ensure that the future we are working towards is one of shared prosperity. I believe that these agreements are a sign that the best days of our kinship are yet to come.
The two governments agreed on ensuring the agreements signed on Thursday are implemented and effected in the shortest possible time.
I would like to once again task our respective government officials to expedite the negotiations of the remaining MOUs and agreements, and these are largely in the areas of forest management, information communication technology, police services, investment protection and promotion agreements, lands, physical planning and urban development, customs, gender equality and women empowerment, and youth development. And these so that we can fully unlock the potential of our bilateral ties, again for the benefits of our citizens.
Although the Joint Permanent Commission on Cooperation between our two countries had not met for many years, the speed at which this has been revived is a testament of the chemistry and special bond of kinship that has always existed between our countries since their founding in the early 60s.
With Kenya being the president of the United Nations Security Council, President Uhuru assured Chakwera that Kenya will play its role in lending its voice to ensure there is stability on the continent, as well as the Caribbean and Pacific states. The two noted that a strong Kenya-Malawi partnership would enhance the two nations' competitiveness, saying Nairobi was committed to working with the Southern African nation to ensure that the EAC, COMESA, SADC free trade areas and the Africa Continental Free Trade Arrangements succeed.
Kenya is also concerned with the current situation in Mozambique, and indeed in this regard, we commend you on the steps taken by the Southern African Development Community, SADC, under your chairmanship, of working with Mozambique in neutralizing the terrorist threats in that country. And we in Kenya, as friends of Mozambique, stand ready to support you and SADC in your efforts.
We believe that an environment of peace should be the context in which prosperity takes shape. And Africa should be free of these impediments to genuine transformation so that we are not pitted against each other and one another in fighting battles that mean so much less to our people.
President Chakwera has been in the country from Tuesday. He was the chief guest in the Mashujaa celebrations. And today, he was welcomed by a 21-gun salute at State House, Nairobi. Sharon Baranga, TV 47.